Yeah, it's your boy Ray on the mic. Let's go.
What's going on, leaders? It's your boy Ray White, and welcome to the Mid-Level Leadership Club, where we are providing tactics and tips to help you as a mid-level leader create inclusive communities where every identity belongs and thrives. And on this episode, we're going to talk about the 3 ways and the 3 reasons why mid-level leaders are failing in engaging their employees within the workspace. Let's talk about it. As a mid-level leader, employee engagement has to be the top thing we need to be mindful of when we are creating community, organization, striving, or workplace cultures. Because honestly, we are sandwiched between the leaders who are strategically creating organizational strategies for growth and change for the business, and the frontline staff members who are actually executing at work. We are sandwiched in the middle. That's what I call as middle managers, sandwiched in the middle, trying to help navigating and moving and helping things move along, translating from back and forth. If employee engagement isn't one of those factors that we are constantly thinking about, then we will find a lot of strategies fall to the wayside and disgruntled employees not feeling like they have what they need to be successful. So when we are talking about failing in our ability to engage our employees, I believe there are 3 different ways that we are failing in that fact. The first pitfall that I notice mid-level leaders fall into when it comes to engaging their employees is not taking ownership of their employee engagement. Oftentimes, just thinking that the ability to have their staff members be involved, be present, have the voice to help shape and change strategic efforts, wanting that type of ownership to be passed off to somebody else, like another entity or HR or a different person on the team who is more bubbly, more exciting, whatever it may be, being that person to actually engage the staff and help the things that they need versus them being the ones that is driving that conversation and leading that effort. And when we notice that mid-level leaders not taking the effort and taking the initiative to engage their employees, like actually own that aspect of the work, then staff members will feel like they don't know who to talk to or who can they raise concerns with or be able to share ideas and needs if their one-up is not the one actually engaging with them and drawing that out of them or providing a space for that to be of value.
Hey y'all, if you found any value by watching this video and engaging in this content, I would love for you to drop a comment below on your favorite part and let me know what it is about that part that you liked, what questions you have, what more topics that you want me to share when it comes to mid-level leadership, organizational development, and belonging workplace cultures. I would love to provide that for you all too. And if you're so kind, share this with a friend so that way they can be on this game too, and we all can grow together and develop as leaders.
So as we look at our mid-level leadership and the ability to want to cultivate a strong workplace culture, we have to overturn the idea that we do not own employee engagement and take the initiative and actually own employee engagement. Be accountable for taking that level of opportunities for yourself and your staff to cultivate that relationship and create a better one for a strong workplace culture. And actually, if you take a look at this video right here, I talk quite a bit about what does it look like for us to hold ourselves accountable in the 4 different ways of doing so to create an organizational workplace culture. The next pitfall that I notice mid-level leaders take when it comes to engaging their staff is mismanaging their own opportunities. We are constantly being pulled away when there is a fire that needs to be put out, or there is a project that needs to be ran, or again, if we do not have the ownership, then we don't even see that as part of our leadership view when it comes to engaging our staff. Having that be a factor, we don't have the opportunity and the fortitude to know that because a space will not be created for that type of opportunity to occur. Well, we then, again, disgruntled employees because they don't have an opportunity to share with their one-up what's going on in the world, or even just to check in or to provide space for dialogue and for growth and for opportunities. So we have to be those leaders that is taking a step back and carving out time and carving out space to meet with our team members in any need that they have and being able to dedicate time and space for them to feel heard, to feel valued, to feel seen through our leadership, instead of just letting it be by happenstance or when you cross each other in these Microsoft Teams and Zoom spaces, which I'm playing, that don't happen. But being able to nut it by happenstance will be a deal. You have to create it by design. And actually, in this video, I do talk quite a bit about what the importance of rounding and how that plays a role in your employee engagement, and leveraging that as a part of your leadership strategy and incorporating one-on-ones into that work too. So don't mismanage any more opportunities when it comes to engaging your employees. Actually create the opportunities to create the space so that you can truly get a sense of how your employees are feeling and engaging them in real time. The last pitfall mid-level leaders experience when it comes to engaging their employees is fearing the opposition. Fearing the ops. Here is a problem when leaders are avoiding tension, conflict, disagreements, feeling like they don't want to be liked, or they are not going to be liked if they do make a decision that is against what a staff member is feeling or thinking or whatnot. That plays a role in our ability to engage staff, because we don't want to hear what they have to say that's going to be against or hurt my ego, right?
Look, if you are looking to build up and develop your leadership skills and take it to the next level in your community, I want y'all to pick up my latest book, Advocacy in Action, 9 Practical Actions for Allies in Social Justice, which is out now by clicking the link in the bio, where you can get tactical tips on how you could be an effective belonging leader in your community, starting where you are with what you have. This book's got all the tips for that and can give you some game on how to be that leader for you and your community. So tap that link below to get that, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
In our own learning and professional development, and even personal development too, tension is a part of life. It's part of the growth that we need. It's a necessary effort to help with the growth of our own skill sets, of our own identities and mindsets. If we fear, or if we run away and then hide behind a bush whenever we are experiencing opposition, then it just makes ourselves shrink smaller. It inhibits our ability to lead, and the staff members will know that, and they see that, and they'll be like, yo, we can't trust homeboy because he doesn't want to stand up, or he doesn't want to engage in this dialogue. Now, it's not to say that we need to go in every fight and see it as a fight, right? It just may mean that we need to take a step back and understand and assess what are the areas that provide us a little bit of that I need a little bit of growth in, or areas of discomfort, and how do I prepare myself for that discomfort in a way that helps grow the team and myself versus run away from it. And this video over here, because I'm pointing all over the place, in this video talks quite a bit about why it's important for us to embrace the tension that we experience in the workplaces, and the value that has for our staff members to feel like they have a space where they can belong and thrive and feel valued, and why tension is important in that and our leadership. So don't fear the ops. Don't fear the opposition of tension. Don't fear the opposition of barriers and disagreement. Embrace that and leverage that as an opportunity for everybody to grow, especially when the mission is focused on how can we all grow up together, and how can we continue to be better, and not see it as an attacking of one another's identity, but an opportunity for us to grow as a group. 3 reasons why our mid-level leaders, why we fail in engaging our employees. Number 1, we lack the ownership of employee engagement. Number 2, we mismanage any opportunities for us to engage our employees. And number 3, we fear the opposition and what that engagement will look like if it is of any tension or disagreements or disgruntled. And I would hope that you would take an opportunity to look into how you are leading, see what these 3 different areas of failures, like how they show up within your work, and create a plan for you to navigate that, so that way you don't let that become a barrier in engaging your employees. Because we want them to be successful in our work. We want to retain our staff members as long as they will like to be within our leadership. We want them to grow in their careers. We want to grow in their own development, and we want to create belonging and productive organizations for our teams to thrive. And we can't let these failures stop us from letting us do that. So I would love to hear from you. What are some of the areas that you are going up against that is hindering you from engaging your employees? Let me know in the comments. Continue to share your story with others, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.